Tekla, you look like you wrestled a bear. Is something wrong?
Gods, Eivor, I was robbed on the road between here and Lincoln.
By who? Did you get a good look at them?
They were Saxons, I know that much. A pack of them lifted 4 barrels of my ale and all the coin I had on me. The biggest one pulled me off my horse and stuck his mouth in my ear, said, "Tell Guthman we expected him home soon."
Guthman? That's Battlebone in the Saxon tongue. Are you sure?
That's what he said. It's not someone here, is it?
Not that I know of.
I do not begrudge us taking in orphans, Eivor, but some of these Saxons, we hardly know them. You ought to ask around.
A good idea. You take care of yourself. Let me see to this.
Thank you, Eivor.
Alright, so hello everybody. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. As you can tell, we aren't heading to London immediately because we apparently have other issues to deal with at the moment. Alright, so somebody robbed our brewer. That's Tekla, by the way, the person whose brewery we built back in Yuletide and then never got a chance to actually talk to. Alright, so let's talk to the baker since we did just help him. Now, they did seem awfully scared of this guy.
Do you have a second? I was wondering if...
I am Guthman, Eivor. It means battleboat. Not the name of a cheery baker, is it?
Not one who bakes bread, no. So, how did you earn this name?
Before I came here, I lived another life. A brutal, bloody life. I served with a gang of mercenaries. I was their weapon, roaming the wilds of England. Did whatever they asked of me, and all they asked was violence. When I left, I laid this sword in the grass and made a vow. I swore never to spill another drop of blood, to abandon acts of violence, to never kill again.
A hard promise for a hard man.
It wasn't, not for me. This life here is all I've ever wanted. I've never been more at peace. This is my doing. I brought all this upon me. It is down to me to fix it.
Tarbin, by threatening you, they threaten my clan. I cannot allow that.
These men are foul, Eivor. You should not have to fight my battles for me.
Do you not hear me, Tarbin? If they threaten you, they threaten me. So let us face them. Together.
Very well. Meet me outside when you're ready. I believe I know where they will be.
Okay. Well, let's go kick these guys' ass so that we can head into London. Since there's a horse here, I am going to call mine in.
If you wish to face your old friends, I'm ready when you are.
Good. I'll lead the way.
Okay. Yep, just like I thought.
I
Aha!
want you to know, should it come to blows with my old crew, I can handle it myself. Forgiving me is all the work you need to do.
There's nothing to forgive. You walked away. They pursued. By axe or by fist, I will do what must be done to protect my clan.
You're living the life you want, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in charge of the village. I mean, technically Sigurd is the Jarl, but I mean, he's never here, so I mean, I've been doing everything for the
Before
village,
your
so
son,
yeah.
Tell me what I should expect here. Will they attack us on sight?
I shouldn't think so. No. Nothing like that. It's not how Wilf operates. Yes, he's a clever one. And rather kind when you meet him. Makes you feel like you're a friend. Family. I met him a decade ago, and he was the first person to truly welcome me. To see some value in me. He told me I had a gift. For intimidation. Persuasion. Violence. Just by the size and strength of me, he knew how to use me.
Yeah, he sounds like a real cheery bastard, doesn't he? Alright. What time is it anyway? I feel like I've been recording a lot. It's not even 3 o'clock yet. I feel like I thought I was recording longer than that. But I only have Dark Souls to record after this, so. Excuse us. It looks like that's actually some of our guys patrolling the road, which is nice that they do that. Obviously, they don't patrol enough of the road, but I mean, they probably don't want to get too far away from camp.
They'll want me back. They'll want me to be the man they think I am. Monstrous and massive. Wilf and them were the only family I had then. But their love was conditional. Wilf only loves what he owns.
So what do you intend?
I know I won't go back. I don't want more blood on my hands. But apart from that, it's hard to say. Who knows what they have in mind?
I mean, I have a feeling that I'm going to have an option come up to talk them out of it or to fight them. Now I'm going to go with to talk them out of it if I get the option. But I also feel like fighting them would be the correct choice because, I mean, it doesn't sound like they're going to back off, you know? So I guess we'll have to wait and see. Because, like, even if we intimidate them, right? Like, good God, how the fuck far away are these assholes? Like, Jesus Christ. Ugh. And we've definitely entered, like, fucking Grant Bridge or something by this point. Oh, here they are.
We're stopping.
That house there. They're likely within. It won't look like much, Eivor. But don't be fooled. And don't take Wilf lightly, charming as he seems. The man is a serpent.
I've met plenty of charmers who turned out to be snakes.
I know. Only a warning. Let's go inside.
Okay. Let's go meet this guy. Let's go meet this guy and then let's just kill everyone. Solve the problem, right? We'll see what he's like.
Gospel, my boy, as I live and breathe, you got my message. And you brought a friend. Who might you be, Dane? His new leash?
I am Eivor. And the woman you robbed was one of my clan. That will not stand.
I know. I'm busted up about it. But tell Tekla, was it? Tell her that her ale is some of the finest we've tasted.
I am done with you, Wilf.
But we are not done with you, boy. We gave you food, shelter, ale to drink, riches galore. We made you who you are.
All you did for him, he repaid you with blood and sweat. Did he not?
You're a fiery one, I like that. But the ink was dried on this deal well before your number arrived in England. If you wish to clear Tarbin's name, I'm happy to help with that. It's only a small matter of cost. Some weeks back, soldiers confiscated my personal wares, shall we say. Tried to confiscate me as well, but I gave them the slip. If you're keen, you could recover my belongings and return them to me. Do that, and your name is clear.
I can't. I promised myself I would leave all this behind. But
If it will clear Tarbin's name, we will recover what is yours. Where are these soldiers?
Camped not far to the west. Battalion of bloated, brainwashed military men. You can't miss it for the smell.
wait here then. We will return before you sprout another pair of horns.
God go with you, Eivor.
I mean, can we not just kill him? Like, please?
You found it!
I did. Let's bring this back to Wilf.
You handled
Okay.
that better than I would have.
Okay, apparently that was something that I already had. So go me.
Oh, they have returned.
We have your goods.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Put them there.
The ledger.
Of course. Happy to honor it. My goodness, such a lack of trust these days. It's a dark age, no mistake.
That's it then. We're done?
Aye. free to walk from this place and live as Tobin the boring bread maker for the rest of your days. But you, Eivor, if you ever get tired of the settled life, we could always use a thief with your skills. Think about it.
Oh, why is there two of my horse now? I mean, seriously, can we come back and kill these guys later then? Or, I mean, I'm just going to do this. Yeah, I don't like how that quest played out. I mean, obviously, you guys didn't get to see where I got that, but...
Yes. I cannot thank you enough, Eivor.
That's weird, but whatever. Really, dude? You can't keep up? Catch up. But yeah, and I mean, I honestly couldn't tell you where I got it from. I mean, obviously, it was in one of the locations that I raided off camera, but I mean, I couldn't tell you even a little bit where it was. But yeah.
I cannot thank you enough, Eivor. I feared the worst when I heard my old moniker, Guthman. Hadn't heard it in years. Fetches up fearful memories.
I imagine. How did you fall in with that bunch?
After my mother died, I sought family. Wilf offered it. He looked at me, took me in and told me who I was. Who I could be. I don't crave that belonging anymore. Among you lot, people accept me as I am. The greatest gift I ever got. Peace.
Many men are calm because they've never known a storm. You weathered the storm and worked through it. That is a rare thing.
That means a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like we should have went back and killed them. I feel like we should have had the option to make them pay, like give back the money that they took from Tekla plus some to pay for the ale. I feel like there's so many ways that you could have handled that situation, that Eivor would have handled that situation, and the only option you were given was to do what they said. I mean...
You think Tekla will be upset with me when she learns why she was robbed?
She's a kind enough woman, and she has faced greater dangers than a few thieves.
I suppose you don't build a clan of warriors without seeing your share of danger?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like she'll be fine with it overall. She'll be obviously annoyed, but I mean, it's not like you could have known that they would do that, so... But yeah, I don't know.
You know, the moment I first saw you, I knew there was something special about you. You have an empathy. I see it in your eyes, having witnessed its absence in so many. You see a problem and you solve it. For you know it is better to see it done than to let it fester.
The curse of leadership, I suppose.
A calling can feel like a curse, but you wear yours well.
Yeah, I mean, once again, if I had any inclination to figure out where that was or to remember the path that we just took, I would 100% go back there and see if I could kill the fuckers. But I mean, once again, I feel like this was a wasted opportunity for like a choice. I mean, obviously this guy doesn't want to kill them because he doesn't want more blood on his hands, but I still feel like there was ways that you could, you know, send him home or something.
It's good to be home again. That is, if I haven't robbed myself of the pleasure of calling it home.
Tarvin, in spite of all, you're welcome here. And you owe us nothing but the work you love.
Right. Payment in fresh loaves of bread. I can manage that.
But first, one scrap of your past remains.
Right. The ledger.
Toss it, and purge the past.
With pleasure.
Alright. So that was that. I wish that I had known that there was a follow-up quest to it. I definitely would have done that in the last part. So that's a little unfortunate. Did I level up fucking twice from that? God damn. Alright. I want to speak to her because I have a feeling that I have a bunch of shit that I can sell.
May I see your stores?
You know,
Hey,
you
there
are
we
my
go.
second best customer.
Got almost 700 gold. It's always nice. I see that she's still selling
Honest.
ingots. I don't know how often they
Nothing
restock those ingots, but every time I go to a merchant, they seem to have more. So
I'm off. Be well,
it
friend.
must restock. Well,
I hope to see you soon.
I was gonna say it must restock fairly quickly, but at the same time, I mean, potentially not. Like, it's not like I check merchants very often, so because I very rarely have anything that I need to buy. I mean, if so, uh, if I so chose, obviously I could keep going to merchants,
My
buying
love.
ingots and upgrade everything. Aw, look at that, she's calling me my love, even though she hasn't divorced Sigurd yet.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Alright, so we obviously have London. Or we could go to whatever the fuck that is. Or to Nottinghamshire, but we'll obviously go to London because it's the next level.
Nathan asked that I travel to London. What do you know of it?
A wild city, one that Halfdan Ragnarsson tried to claim for himself years ago, but it resists all attempts to be held.
Hytham claims the city is overrun by a strange cult, the Order of the Ancients. He asked that I track them down and kill them. Doing so may help the honest people there, and earn us an ally in the process.
In a city so chaotic, it is worth a try. Approach by the north gate and start asking around.
I will.
Good. I await your return.
Okay then. Now it is time. Oh, you know what? I will level up since I'm here, since I do actually know where I'm going with these level ups. Yeah, this way. So I was trying to work my way up because not only do I get extra stun there, I also get away of the bear. Now I don't know if any of my equipment is a bear equipment right now. I know it's all fox or wolf right now, but I mean I have all the way of the wolf perks that there currently are, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright, traveling to London, to jolly old London town here. Don't have a particularly close fast travel point, but I guess this will have to do. Now I don't know how long this particular quest line will be, because like obviously London is a significantly smaller area. And I may have to stop this recording for a moment. It's obviously a significantly smaller area than most of them. But I can't imagine that we'll get it done in this part. But yeah, I have to go for a moment, so there will be a jump cut here. Alright, I'm back. Not that I was going for more than like a couple of seconds for you guys anyway, but on our way to London, a friend of mine just stopped by. The one I kept saying, just trying to get me to play Breakpoint. To drop off a card, a birthday card for me. It's actually his birthday tomorrow. No, like our birthdays are 2 days apart, and we are 10 years difference in age. So, but yeah, that's he actually got me a gift card for my Xbox, same as he got me for Christmas, which is all well and good because I may use them to actually buy the Wolfenstein: The New Colossus, since I had such a great time with the other two. I may use them to get that. Now, whether or not he was getting me those, because he keeps trying to get me to buy Breakpoint whenever it goes on sale, he tells me it's like, oh, you know, Breakpoint's on sale for this much, and oh, Breakpoint's free to play this weekend. I just have very little interest in playing it. It's not that I wouldn't enjoy it. Like, I can pretty much guarantee you that I would enjoy playing Breakpoint. It's just with everything else that I have to play right now, I don't want to, you know? So, I mean, it just isn't something that really interests me at the moment. And odds are by the time that I would have, because I mean, I'm almost done Skyrim now. I need the main quest, the Civil War quest line, and I think the mage's quest, like the college quest line, and then I'm done that.
Triple
And
Gate of London. Might find an official worth salt here.
and then after that, I want to try and finish off Fallout 4 because I'm close to the end of that. But I've got so many games that I'm been trying to get through. And I mean, I just got Ratchet and Clank for the PlayStation 4 for Christmas, and I want to play that because it's been so long since I played a Ratchet and Clank game. Whether or not this one will be any good compared to like the PS2 ones, I don't know, but I can't imagine that it'll be like horrible. I did see a little bit gameplay of it, and it seemed pretty. Now, granted, it wasn't me playing. So, I mean, it seemed similar enough, but I mean, the person I was watching was playing it way differently than I would play it. So, I mean, I think my game might have crashed.
I beg patience all. We'll have this wreck cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady, huh? Neolov. Eivor, Master Ame. You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
It can feel that way, aye. Can I help you with something?
The Governor's Burr. I would like to speak with him, if I can.
Ah, the Governor Trigger. Good and fair Dane come to Lunden 4 year back.
Trigger?
Aye, most hours of the day you can find him at the old villa, dealing with all manner in Avery. Stow!
Avgos wants his cut of the summer harvest. Shit, Carl. Huh? What's the holdup?
We're talking.
Gentlemen, the farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If Avgos wants more, he can petition for it.
Petition for it? Well, you can tell that old mud merchant that if he wants his apple, he can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir.
Bob for it!
That is filthy.
Bob for it!
Eat this!
All right.
Coming to London.
Now, we've a quiet day once in a great while. And try not to kill anyone, eh?
All right. No promises.
Well, your face is a skull capstone.
Watch your head there!
Eyes on your foe.
Come on, do the thing.
God in heaven, you fight like the devil's stolen your bread.
You give some hard knocks yourself?
Rose, be a good lad and prick the names of those that pay their food tax, will you? Right then. You've some dealings with Governor Trigger, was that it?
I will have dealings with any who can deliver fair friendship with my Raven clan. If that is you, then all the better.
Ah, no. Trigger's your fellow. I'm the Shire Reeve of Lunden's westerly half. I keep things ordered and fair.
Shire Reeve is not a name that rides easy on the tongue.
Reeve's my title, sorry. Stow's my name. Stow of Lunden.
It is good to meet you, Reevestow. London sits on sturdy shoulders.
To be fair, I'm not the only Reeve. There are two of us now, and the governor to boot. We do our best in these times, wild as they are.
Take me to your governor, Stow. He sounds like a man worth knowing.
Right then. Station filled, flock shepherded, and off to Trigo we go.
Alright. So I'm back once
What
again.
can I call you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
I am Eivor of the Raven Clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Neen.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
I do like Dane Hammer. I could go with that.
So, this is London, a city built by giants.
So they say. She's an old place, surly as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite adore. I was raised here, in fact. Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in Lunden region. I was Saxon Borough, just past the Western Walls.
You're not a priest, are you?
No. No, I was raised by them. And for a penniless bastard, I turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard, and now London's fearless reeve.
Well, it's Trigo who saw something in me. He judges not the circumstance of my birth. His two hands, left and right, on me and a Dane-born soldier, Erke. Erke's an orphan of the last Viking hordes put down in Lunden for a season. 2 or 3 years back now, it must have been. It's through Trigo I met Erke, and now we Reeves walk the city like parents looking after our children. A native son and an imported Dane. See, London's a city built of many pieces.
Alright.
Wait. Something's wrong.
Of course it
Iron on
is.
the air. This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here?
I mean, obviously somebody didn't much care for the governor. Alright.
God, no. No, no, no.
It took 3 arrows to kill him. The next 12 were an insult.
O Lord, deliver these men with the light of thy countenance visiteth and shines upon them.
You've no need for outsiders, Stowe. It's a private matter.
There's no cause to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Cripplegate. More thugs from the garrison.
You must be a real broker to hold your own against those shithugs. It's time to fetter those men, Stowe. It can't go on like this.
If this one had a head, you'd be calling him Trigger, yes? You governor.
God above, the man is dead. Some respect, please.
We'll get along well, you and me.
You must be Erke, London's second reeve.
Erke Botel's son, yes I am. Are you telling me this gut bucket called me second reeve?
First in the Eastborough. A man I trust with my life.
Stowe's never been a good judge of character.
Erke, this is Eivor. He came to meet with Trigo, to seal the bonds of friendship with his clan.
He would have welcomed you heartily. He was a trusting man. But I got him here.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived. The killers left a ladder on the body there.
I'll have a look around.
Trigo had men with him at all times. How could the killers get through?
They must have been known to him. Well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone.
Oh,
He governed this bird.
Okay, do you see
This
this?
letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome, went an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of a time before Christ.
Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful news about Lunden.
It warns of 3 such heathens who have infiltrated London. His killers, I expect.
Sorry. Mistresses. In Trigo's desk.
Ah, yes. The old man had a wandering hand. And I.
Didn't know. I didn't think.
He didn't want you to. It was his secret to keep.
3 sets of footprints leave. 2 average, and 1 massive.
Yeah, that's a big fucker. Holy shit. Oh, where was it? Come on. I know that it's here somewhere.
A barber surgeon's tools. Sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Trigger's head from his neck.
Maybe. Also, I'll just take that. Okay, got that, got that. God, that's a lot of fucking arrows. Alright. Guess we can talk to this guy.
Can't make head or foot of all this. I just can't.
Look at us, sitting on our laurels while Eivor does all the work.
I mean, you're helping. I'm just the one who's actually finding the stuff. Letter to Ubba, my commander, my friend. I recognize that name. I hope you are in high spirits in this warm weather. While London never gets as cold as Norway, it rains here nearly every day. I feel as cold and grey as a fish. A common affliction here, I found. Still, the walls hold strong and our larders stay fat with bounty. I do not miss going a Viking. I've seen enough golden sunrises for my days. Now I am ready to rest on my laurels and have my taste of the city's trollops. If you grow tired of sleeping on ships or of wearing Eivor around your neck like a noose, there is always a throne for you here. Your brother in arms, Trigger. Oh, I mean, it's leading me there, but I've already examined that. Examined that, I've examined this. Sorry, didn't mean to. I'm not seeing anything else out in there, so maybe there's something. No, I guess not, because otherwise it wouldn't be directing me back there. Okay, so I mean, we got these three leaving. These two here. I mean, you have Eivor being extremely disrespectful to the dead guy. Read the letter, which didn't trigger anything. I'm not seeing anything here. I mean, I just have the three things popping up, so unless there's like something I'm missing, but like I don't see anything. Yeah, I mean, I got... I mean, I don't like how this is, like, how there's like a gold bit to this one. I imagine that's just to indicate the weapon, but... Which I'm assuming is this knife over here, and then like the three left. What am I missing? I don't see, because like the little eye isn't popping up anywhere. These two are being of absolutely no help. The letter apparently meant nothing. Yeah, I got nothing. I may have to, because like how, like, yeah, as soon as I leave it directs me back to in there. So unless I need to climb. Yeah, okay. That makes sense then. I was like, because there's nothing else down here, so I mean, there's been, clearly there's still supposedly something. Alright, Eivor, let's see what we got up here.
I do not envy this man's death. Hang on. There's something in his hand. This was not Trigger's seal?
Nah, it looks Roman in origin. Must have been on a ladder he opened.
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it even in death.
Perhaps it's what got him killed.
I think I have a clear idea of what happened here.
Alright, well, let's see Eivor Batman the fuck out of this.
Frigga was shot where he sat, probably as he read the letter. One of his guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape. He didn't make it. A second killer found him first. He met his end at the noose, lifted by the bigger man. A third attacker took his eyes, then came for Frigga's head. Symbolic, maybe. Headless leader, eyeless guards. The killers were without fear. This killer was a message. Their footprints leave together, 3 sets, heading back to the courtyard. The letter mentions 3 heretics, named only by mannequins. The leech, the arrow, the compass. Signed by someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Poor fellow soldier. Odd name.
3 names, 3 killers, as you said.
Baldersack. Could be anyone in London. Who can we trust?
Only the people in this room, I fear.
Even that would be unwise, until we know more.
The arrow is described as a pugnacious Dane invader. That describes too many in Lunden.
The leech hails from Wessex. Lunden is home to many of them as well.
And the compass, a Frankish captain.
Less common, but no face comes to mind.
What is this symbol here?
I recognize that from the Mithraic temple. I passed it on the way here.
Mithraic temple. Is that a church?
A church? Heavens, no. Mithras was a pagan idea. A so-called god beloved by the ancient soldiers that built this city. Our city is overrun with cowards. We may be next to fall if we don't resolve this sick fermentation of hate.
I've told you, this city answers to blood and power. We should serve as such.
I can't leave him like this. I need to.
We'll get the church to see to it, Stowe.
No. No, it should be me. I must ready him for judgment.
I understand. Only get some air from time to time. It reeks in here. Shall we, brother?
Alright, so we got another order clue, which makes sense, because we were sent here.
Well, now the locals have caught a whiff of this fatted mess. The temple is yours to explore, Eivor. It's to the east of here. I must wear my Reeves face for a time. Keep away! Keep away! The fight is over. Town hall will follow soon.
Alright, let's see. How long have we been going? I mean, I'm tempted just to end it here. I realize that would put it at... I honestly don't know. Maybe a half hour.
Stowe seems a good man. I'll trust his word.
But yeah, I think I'm going to end it here and just have a little bit shorter part. Because with all the fucking interruptions to this video in particular, I am running a little bit behind on my recording time. And I'm not going to have time to get through all it, or to get through the section of Dark Souls I need to get through if I don't. So unfortunately, this is a little bit shorter of a video, but it leaves us open to get into London a little bit more heavily next video. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for more.